That we were all really amazed, and we were really, all of us had really fallen for it, because we have never seen, especially me, I have never come across a person before like this.
Zafrullah successfully completed his post-graduation, and his next attempt was to get a good job.
From May 1988 to December 1988, I was jobless. Wherever I went, my disability was talked about more than the so-called abilities I possessed. The zeal and enthusiasm I have been possessing to come up in life and to prove this world that disability is another ability. So in the process, I attended only around 72 interviews, and only in 4 places my ability was accepted. My disability was accepted as an ability. And in that number of 72, the 68th one was for the job which I am holding as a government employee in the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board.
And Zafrullah joined as CEO here, and from the time onwards he's been really working a lot, working quite hard. In the beginning he used to write files with some colleague who used to help him.
Gradually, he underwent a short-term course on computer operation at the National Institute for the Visually Handicapped, Chennai. Today, Zafrullah can operate a computer just like any other professional. Drafting letters, recording events, printing the typed materials, filing documents and placing them each in its own place.
With great self-confidence, he takes up things in the office and he takes up a leading role. And he gives ideas. He's highly innovative.
He is very highly motivated and very dedicated towards his work, and he is very result-oriented.
With his finely tuned power of touch, he is able to identify each record.
You see?
He helps in all our planning programs, always encouraging. He comes with great ideas, and he used to appreciate when we integrate the planning with the community aspects.
Another assignment which we had given Zafrullah is training students, because we have a lot of social work students coming in here, like how he himself was a student. Now he is helping us to train all these students, and especially from different colleges. So he gives them all the orientation of the whole slum clearance board and what we are doing, and also the field work. And when they go for field, he also monitors them.
You have to convey, convince and control with courage, confidence and conviction.
Many students from the School of Social Work have come to the Slum Clearance Board for field work, and he has trained more than 600 MSW students. He teaches them systematic ways of doing the file work, keeping the records, and to be value-based in their social approaches.
As far as my experience goes, he's a man of principles, a person who is for all people, a man who is sought after by many. Though he is visually challenged, he is in touch with the realities outside. Therefore, he accompanies every student to experience those realities outside, the ground hardcore realities. And he challenges them to bring out the best in them, informing them to become better citizens of India, people who are dedicated, people who give themselves in the upliftment of the poor, the marginalized, the women and children.
His challenging life realities and motivating presence has become the life force in the lives of many students. They uphold him as their mentor and guide in different walks of life, particularly in difficult and indecisive moments.
During that period, a lot of difficulties in my personal life. He's the only person who guided me. Always he used to tell me, accept your failures.
அப்போதுலேருந்து ஒரு கைடிங் சாராக ஒரு ஃபாதர் ஃபிகர் சொல்லணும்.
Each and every milestone which I have been achieved in my career, as in my personal career, also in my professional career, I would say I owe this to my mentor, my guide, my guru, Mr. R.Mohamed Zafrullah.
The handicap is not preventing him from helping others. People will voluntarily go to him for help. Whereas for other handicapped people, we won't go and ask for help. We will help them. Whereas here it's on the other way.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के.
Right from a very young age, he was fond of music. In 1982, he passed out in Carnatic music.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के. घाटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बाहर के.
This giftedness adds extra flavor to his activities with the youth, women and children.
The motto of this board is, God we shall see in the smile of the poor. In Tamil they say, Edayin Siripil Irevanai Kadalam. So to my profession and to my abilities, I have been given an opportunity to serve the poor around, and I am in charge of youth welfare at present.
Zafrullah is a motivator of the youth. He assists and guides the youth.
After doing duty in full, if your rights are denied, go out to any extent to achieve your rights. That is called do or die, not just punishing somebody physically.
His love for the youth is manifested in many ways. Molding them into resourceful citizens through value education and character building is Zafrullah's main focus. He spends time to meet, talk and interact with the youth. He advises the youth not to consider life as a series of success stories alone, but of failures as well.
And in the training manual which we are going to include, which are going to create today, it should have some portion for self-motivation, goal setting, gender, understanding gender, because they have to work as a society.
He educates and instructs the slum children about different art forms, practices and culture that is part of their lives. In order to create a positive energy outlet and to develop their physical talents, the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board set up a gym for the youth in Kannagi Nagar under the supervision of Zafrullah.
My association with Mr. Zafrullah is mainly with our program for young people. The quality of intervention is so good. An amazing trainer, a motivator, good musician. With all these qualities, it is very easy for him to draw the attention of young people. We cannot think of a camp in any of these areas without Mr. Zafrullah. Young people ask us if Zafrullah sir is coming for the program.
Promotion of women and their rights is of utmost interest to Zafrullah. He organizes programs on sustainable development in view of making the life of women economically viable and improving their standard of living. He also trains women to be leaders and agents of social change. Be it day or night, he is at the service of the needy. He gives personal care and importance to the education and well-being of the slum children. From his younger days onward, Zafrullah was noted for participation in developing skills and social concerns. His concern for the poor and the aged were recognized and awarded even when he was a high school student. He has taken up issues on human rights and has participated in conferences geared towards this aim. He completed the Master Trainers Training Program in 1999. He attended a conference on the impact of public health on the national economy in 1998. He participated in a seminar on eco-development and the protection of the sensitive areas. He is a role model for even his own co-workers in the Department of Community Development in the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board.
And one thing I want to tell particularly about is planning. Right from pin to elephant, he will plan and make the program success.
This is a great skill that he had. At a phone call he could assemble 30 to 40 NGOs. That is mainly because of personal rapport he had built up with the NGOs.
His social skills and distinguished services have made him worthy of many awards. He is the recipient of a citation awarded by the Professional Social Workers Forum Chennai in March 1996. The Department of Social Work, Loyola College, Chennai has awarded him with a Certificate of Appreciation on the 23rd of January 2004 for having been an effective fieldwork supervisor in the Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board for MSW students for about 15 years. He is the recipient of the State Award for Eminence in Community Development awarded by Thiru D. Napoleon, Honorable Union Minister of State, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, conferred by the Indian Association for the Blind, Madurai, Tamil Nadu on the 30th of January 2010. He had been instrumental in convincing the State Resource Centre, Chennai, to make adult visually disabled persons also literate by preparing self-contained primers, that is, Braille-cum-normal letters of the alphabet. The first level primer was officially released on the 3rd of October 2002. Subsequently, 2 more levels of primers have been prepared. These 3 primers would serve as a package for achieving primary level education. In appreciation of this unique effort, Mr. Ambuj Sharma, IAS, Managing Director, Tamil Nadu Slum Clearance Board, Chennai, has awarded Mr. R.Mohamed Zafrullah with a Certificate of Commendation on the 10th of October 2002. He is well in touch with the happenings around. One of the most noted qualities of Zafrullah is his capacity to remember the phone numbers, names, people and locations.
You find a welfare foundation of the blind. The board is there.
Okay, I will look for.
Zafrullah's life proves that being defeated is a temporary condition, but having the courage to rise above is what matters in life.